The first winner, the first loser at the World Series of Pro Mod will be decided in 3.5 seconds. Martin's car shakes the tire.
Oh, no.
Hayward is sideways. He saves it. Oh, he got into the wall lightly of what it could have been. An incredibly crazy way to start the day.
Well, it couldn't have gotten much crazier than that. Look at that brutal tire shake just past the shake zone we saw yesterday. Then it just starts this wobble, this uncontrollable back and forth that. But maybe he sees Joey Martin having trouble out of his side window and gives it a second thought.
Bellwether for the rest of the effort. Kelly had to breathe on the throttle, and he did at 380 at 203 miles an hour. That was a study in experience. Hyde has to pedal, and Kenny Lang's going to round two. 366.2 at 206 miles an hour. Hyde will not be a two-time winner of the World Series of Pro Mod in 2026. 378 in the loss. The clock ticking. Alvarez goes in. Shakes the tires early. It is going to be McNeil, maybe. Couldn't catch it. McNeil does it. 394 at 190 miles an hour. And it's, oh boy, it's another pedal fest, but it is, to your point, Mike, it was once again a contest of momentum as Decker's issues happened far down the racetrack. Roberts happened immediately. And Bannick is going to get it done. The big horsepower, 211, 367. 211 miles an hour for Bannica. So Mike Bowman now right side of the racetrack all the way in from Oak Hills, California. Weatherford rattles the tires, but he's able to drive through at 372 at 208. That was a case of experienced driver knowing he could get through the tire shake without it getting too bad. Stanfield way out first, but he had to pedal it. Stanfield trying to get back to it. He does it. 387 at 200, beats a 404. Breathless. Locked in. A red light start for Johnny Camp, and Camp is going to be very regretful of that. 65.9, low ET of the round, and he is out the gate eliminated. D'April moves on with a 72. Oh boy. Dunphy heard footsteps, saw a ghost or something. 184 red for Ned. No dice, and he is going to be even more disappointed because Lee just rattled and shook his way to a 451. Barnett gets loose, and Pete Norton doing the job. 365, 4 at 207. That is the quickest run of the first round.
Too much early for Lyle. He tried to pedal it a couple of times, but Norton was streaking away straight down the center of that lane.
But for Ryan Martin and Sean Ellington, all that matters now is a win light, and it's going to be Ellington. What a run. Ellington goes 82 at 200 miles an hour, but Martin seemed to be right there with him.
Relatively improved machine so far.
Matos has big problems at the car on two wheels. Jackson goes 373.5 at 204 miles an hour. A yeoman-like effort for Jackson, but a successful one. The reaction time 16 and 17. And he ends the Winter Series with a first-round loss. 364.2 at 209. Blevins just pulled a rabbit out of the hat. Low ET of the round.
Man, that's, something that was just in the back of my mind that could happen. Not necessarily Blevins making low ET of the round, but getting down through here as consistently as he has.
Here we go again.
Oh, well.
Here we go again. It's Stedding. 392, 4 at 200. Menholt's car, he tried desperately early to get it back under control, but it jumped sideways on him. Huge starting line advantage. It was Gustafson on both ends and goes 360 at 210 miles an hour. That is incredible.
That is the surprise and the run of the day for sure.
That's the run of the Winter Series right now.
0:45. Right as these guys fired up, Kenny Lang and Billy Bannica, the sun came right back out.
It did.
And it is hot out here again.
Flickering the bulb is Lang. Off the starting line, chattering the tires is Bannica, and Kenny Lang, 368.8 at 205 miles an hour. It's the old expression, Mike. Is it going to be youth and enthusiasm or old age and treachery? And right now, old age and treachery on Kenny Lang's side is looking pretty good. Lee wobbles the tire, Stedding wobbles the tire. A driver's race won by the more experienced driver. 379 beats a 391.
Oh, Stevie went red.
Unbelievable by 1,000th of a second. Stevie Fast Jackson has taken himself out. Sean Ellington goes 373.4 at 205, and that noise you just heard was the door opening up for Eric Gustafson in a potential championship.
Man, instead of slamming that thing shut, it opens wide up. Now all those scenarios are in play. 1/1000th of a second red. Oh, it's going to be Stanfield.
26 green, 365.1 at 209 miles an hour. Blevins, a tire shaking 440 at 126. Norton's hanging with him. Decker's right next to him. It's Norton. Norton's going to the quarterfinals. A 66 beats a 65. He does it on a hole shot.
Side-by-side pass there. Hole shot win for Norton, 366 with a 5. That's going to earn him an additional $1,000 courtesy of Aeromotive. Oh, went on to the two-step early.
Bye-bye. Gustafson, 61 at 210 miles per hour. Tire shake. Look at this. Side by side of the stripe, it's Weatherford. 68.8 beats 68.6. He got him on a hole shot, 25 to 30.
A 3,000th margin of victory at the finish line. 030 to 025. Randy with the advantage. A 368 with an 8. Takes out a 368 with a 6. Randy, another $1,000 from Aeromotive.
For Eric, with great power comes great responsibility, and the responsibility for him is managing the starting line. Jason Lee's responsibility is managing all the insane amounts of power this car makes. We'll find out if Murder Novachan can do anything against him.
Oh, Eric goes red. 115 red for Eric Gustafson. And this thing is wide open. It's going to continue. We're going to see if Randy Weatherford or Peter Norton can capitalize on that moment. But Eric's chance at a Winter Series championship now in jeopardy, and this chance at a World Series of Pro Mod victory out the window.
Norton was out second. Lee has trouble, and Norton is going on to the semifinals. 362.9 at 208 miles an hour. It was Jason Lee leaving first, leading the first 60 feet, but after that it was all Pete Norton.
Oh, it's a pedal fest.
And it's Stanfield, a 16 reaction time, and a desperation pedal brings him a win light at 4:03.3 at 193. DeApril was 29 on the tree, and a just romp 'em stomp 'em 4:33 in the loss.
They do kind of a synchronized washout with the tire shake. Aaron able to recover quicker.
A huge starting line advantage for Randy Weatherford.
013 off the tree, left Kenny sitting there. He had a 112 reaction time. Then outruns him also, 362 with a 6 at 210. Man, Randy's got the confidence, and he is driving like a machine.
This round means everything, and I'm not being dramatic. Take a look at this. Randy Weatherford and Peter Norton, the only two left. They are separated by 1 round when it comes to the Winter Series Championship. So, what does that mean in layman's terms? The winner of that round will be the champion.
That crew guy looks as calm as ever. Nothing's facing him at this point.
That guy looks like a Wyatt Earp, like a Wild West gunfighter. Unshakable. Here we go. A flash of the tree. Norton was 11. Peter Norton's the champion of the Winter Series. 360, 210 miles an hour. What an incredible story. He heads to the final round, but Peter Norton, the Rookie of the Year, is now a Winter Series champion.
Brandon Stroud giving the broken sign.
No way. Aaron Stanfield will have a competition single into the finals of this race. And Stanfield, clean as a whistle with a 22 reaction time, goes 361.4 at 210 miles an hour. Hello.
Another great run, but he'll actually give up lane choice to Norton. Both of those guys were in that left lane.
And the magic concludes on this Pro Modified Series of the Winter, brought to us by J&A Service. with this pair of great drivers and great stories. Aaron Stanfield is pre-stage. Here comes Peter Norton.
Take their time a bit. Peter bites that final ball. Here they go.
The flash of the tree. They leave. Norton was out first. Finish line stripe. It's Stanfield. 357.6 at 210 miles an hour. Aaron Stanfield. You can see Scott Tidwell, they're overjoyed.
Look at the emotion. Look at the emotion of this team. Chris Terry, Scott Tidwell, Jolie Stanfield. 0.03 of a second is the separation. 0.55 to 0.49. Peter actually left on him by a slight margin. And then it was neck and neck all the way down the track. 3.58 to a 3.57. 2 10s a pair. 0.03 of a second.